Okay, let's see if this is live now. I think we should be live. Ah, we are live. Cool. Alright, let me just quickly share this to the Facebook groups. Okay, share to a group. Michigan. Alright, now I just need to share to a page. Share to our group. Post. Alrighty, we are live. Okay. Oops, I need to inform. Okay, it's up. Alright, let me make sure that I can see all the comments, like and commenting, is that. Alright, cool. So today we're going to be feeding my superworms and my ant colonies. Here, 1 second. I'll bring them down here to you guys. So this is my superworm box. Quite the box, let me tell you. Okay, so these guys are extremely simple to feed. It's simply 1 carrot from me, done. There's probably about 200 superworms in there, and it should last me for a few more months, or for a couple months, depending on how soon my workers start coming out. So before we start actually doing the ants, sanitize my hands real quickly. If somebody could comment really quickly on Facebook, just so I know everything is working hunky-dory, that'd be nice. Alright. So I have a new colony since last time I streamed. We're going to bring you guys over here. So, we've all seen the little one colony. They all currently have red film on them to sort of help with the light. We have my little colony that has the naked pupa, my Camponotus pennsylvanicus colony, my second Camponotus novaborkensis colony, and my third Camponotus novaborkensis colony. And this is a new colony of, I can't remember what their name is. It is a very small Camponotus colony. 1 second, let me look it up real quickly, because I did not prepare for this. 1 second. But, yeah, so we're going to be making a new feeder for my homemade outworld I've been using. They're Camponotus nerciticus. Looks like nerciticus. That's how you spell it. Alright. Let me... 1 second, let me just do a test comment real quickly. Test, okay, cool. Alright. Anyway. So, we're going to have to remove the red film, which is going to upset them just a little bit, but it's okay. Alright, man, they look... I'm sorry that auto zoom will probably make this look horrible, but they look lovely. You cannot see these girls at all because black on black. You can definitely see the Pennsylvanicus queen, she and her few workers she has and all of her pupae. Yeah, so let me set you guys down. Hold on. Alright. So, hold on. Let's do this. You guys see what I'm doing? Now, this is a foundation chamber here, produced by my buddy over at Antopia. And I'm just going to simply put about 4 drops of water. Or, actually, I'm going to put 3 drops in each hole. 2, 3, 1, 2. Thanks, Jesse. 3. Yeah, I simply just drilled a hole in the side, put a piece of tube in there, and then siliconed it. And it works okay, except for it's a little bit too tall. So as you're about to see when I put this feeder in there, that you tend to end up smacking your hands around inside of it. And if that was a large colony, I would probably pull out with several workers biting me and spraying me with acid. But oh well. It's just a temporary housing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this weird Campnauts colony. I may keep it. I may end up giving it away. Okay, so this nest has now been watered. Now, these girls do not have a feeder. All my nests have a sugar water feeder, and I haven't thought of anything to do with these girls yet. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a old, plastic lid. I've got sugar in there already. I'm going to put a little bit of honey in there, mix it with some water, and hopefully they like it. If not, they will just simply dump a bunch of dirt in it, but oh well. There, not too much honey. What's odd is I hate honey, and yet I have to sit here and feed it to my ants. Alright, I'm just gonna put some water in here real quickly. And just using a toothpick. Actually, that's not going to work at all, probably, with the toothpick. Screw it. I sanitized my hands beforehand. So, we're just going to quickly, oops. Oh, just sit right there for a moment. Just going to quickly man this, whoops. Stay camera. Oh, okay, that feels really weird. But, oh well, it's for the ants. So now we have honey, sugar, water. And I'm going to not put that in there immediately because there are a few dead bugs and stuff in there, and there's a worker hanging out. Now, I have a pair of tweezers. I need to get better ones because my current ones, I admit, are crap. They've got all kinds of good little snacks in here. There's a little bit of cake and a little bit of other stuff. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm kind of blocking the light here. There's a worker. Hello. Don't mind the giant man. I promise I'm going to give you more food. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I mean, I could clean it out more, but I think it's fine. I need a little bit of dirt and debris. So we're going to try to do this without spilling it. Excellent. I'm just going to push that there. The worker's already checking it out. Here, let me give you guys a little bit more light. There's the worker. Oh, there's a couple workers hanging out the tunnel entrance. Now, this colony is weird. It was a small colony, about 20 workers, and they already have majors. There's 3 majors inside this little colony here. I will try to get you guys a view of them. Here, forgive me for the glare, but I don't know if you guys can really see them. Now, the queen in this colony is still, I think she was still sleeping. Actually, I don't see the queen. She must be, oh, there's her gaster. She's hiding in the connector. I know it's very hard to see them, but you're going to have to forgive me. Right, I've stressed them out enough. They're done. Okay, and they've got a couple workers checking out the outworld. Oh yeah, I still need to feed them, so we'll leave that up. I'm going to set you guys down for 1 second while I remove the tops here. Now, I'm not going to show you guys every single top removal because you guys get the picture. You can see. Thanks. Hey, Anthony, how's it going? Okay, so here's the last top. Alright. Now, this outworld is a pain in the butt to get to because where I have it put. And these tweezers, while they're, you know, what you're supposed to use, they're kind of a pain in the butt too. So let's just quickly grab the cake and superworm out of there. I gave the cake to Oops last night. I was kind of, you know, just like, maybe they want some more sugar. Alright, and this one. Now, a couple of these colonies, nice to watch others work on their colonies, just got done with mine. Well, I mean, I can do this more often. I felt like, I haven't done a live stream in a while, so here you go. No, we just need to, that works. And then, yes, you will be seeing me massacre a couple of mealworms, so if a little bit of dead mealworms being shown is a bit much for you, sorry. Alright, and I'm sorry if you guys can't really see what I'm doing. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to be shown because my colonies are all pretty small. Okay, that one's clear, that one's clear, that one's clear. Okay, now for the pain in the butt one. You guys can sit up here for this one. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with a little bit of auto zoom killing you. But, see, oops, sorry. Every time I'm cleaning out a nest, I always feel, I feel very apologetic. I'm constantly just like, sorry, I don't mean to do that. Now, hopefully, I don't do what I did last time I fed these guys, which was take a piece of dead superworm and immediately drop it into another nest, because these grips are not the best. No, too much can't watch dead bugs. I'm just saying, it's better to give a warning than to not say anything at all. Now, see, these girls are kind of a pain in the butt, because if we remove this, just for a moment, right there, that is a piece of superworm they dragged into there. And they've had a habit of doing this. This is their old founding chamber, and there's still a dead superworm in there that they've eaten thoroughly. This colony is the worst offender, though, by far. They've turned this chamber right here into a garbage room. There is wood chips and a dead stink bug and a few dead pieces of superworm in that chamber. And I can't exactly get them out of there. I mean, I could technically unscrew these, use cotton, barricade it off, take everything off, and do that, but screw it. They will move it when they want to move it. Okay. This colony is pretty good at stealing all the trash and hiding it in the nest so I can't clean it up. So they're by far the easiest to clean. Okay, that's all that really needs to be picked up. Alright, time to sacrifice some superworms. Can't not love to do that. It's all good, besides dead bugs are neutral to me to see. Well, I mean, they eat the worms. Let's set you guys right here. And, oh crap, I forgot to water the other nests. Okay, stay. There. Alright, now let's see, I screwed up setting this nest up here because I put it backwards. So, forgive me, ants, but you're going to be exposed for a moment. I'll quickly just splash some water down there. Now, I did a review on this nest on my YouTube channel. I highly recommend watching it. This is a very nice looking nest. This group actually accepted it. And they had a habit of not accepting any nest I gave them. So, two mandibles up from them. Okay, now they're starting to panic. Hey, it's okay. Oh, and you guys didn't see any of that, sorry. This nest right here is a nest I reviewed on my YouTube channel. I highly recommend it. And the ants do too. Although now they're freaking out because I have them exposed. But, yeah. Alright, let's remove that for a moment. Now, this colony has been the most used to light. The only light they hate is a regular flashlight. Like, that light, they will freak out about. However, the LED light that's right above them, they don't care about. Which is weird, but, they're ants. Now, I'm not going to add too much water to this because I can see some condensation. but just a tad will be okay, I think. Now, I water these guys about every 3 days. I think I went a little overkill last time. Yes, sacrifice feeding time, yes. And Anthony, I am using a heating cable. It's plugged in way back down there, you can't see it. And it comes up, goes around. Oh, I didn't put the heating cable back on here last night. Whoops. I was going to move this setup to where the superworms are, but it wouldn't fit, and then some tubes came undone, and I almost lost a bunch of ants. Luckily, they didn't realize it before I did. So I had to snafu that whole idea. But yeah, we're going to give these girls some water, and they like a lot of water, I feel. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do 3 drops. This is the dry side, this is the wet side. I think 3 drops. 3 really nice big drops should be good on this side. There we go. And then 6 wet drops on this side. I've noticed that once I start watering this wet side, they almost immediately will start drinking it. Which, I mean, I'm fine with, but it's just something I tend to notice. First, they may panic a little bit because there's some water coming in, but then there's like, oh look, free drinks. Even though they have a test tube full of water in the outworld that they're able to drink anytime. Okay. Alright. So let's now put this all back together. I'm surprised they're not... Like, I like this colony because they don't panic much. Like, I could sit here and do the water chambers and everything, and they don't care. I mean, they're the biggest colony around, so they probably feel like they're awesome. Right. So, watering's done. Tubes are open. Time to feed. Okay, so what I use when I'm going to feed my ants... Sorry, this is going to be kind of a crotch shot, but just bear with me. I use sticky notes. These are like the best cutting boards you can get. Okay, so larvae growing from correctly on your big colony. I have pupae actually growing. There is probably 30 cocoons in there right now. Let's see. We're gonna need 2 superworms for this. You're a big fat one, so we'll do you first. Now is where if you're squeamish, you may want to look away. So I try to do this as humanely as possible. I used to just crush their heads, but I find cutting them off seems to be a little bit more efficient. So once again, if you're squeamish, look away now. I mean, we kind of do it just really quick and easy. Just there we go. Now I'm going to need 2 worms for this. So because I have 5 colonies to feed now. There's 2. Actually, I can do it 1 worm. This is a pretty big fat one. There. Okay. Oh yeah, that queen is the really weird queen because she had about 140 eggs to hibernate with, and she had cocoons within a week. She had larvae within a week, and then cocoons in 2 weeks. All right, let's just drop the guts in. Now, I mean, I could use tweezers and stuff, but, you know. I used to do lots of fishing and stuff, so a little bit of bug guts didn't really bother me. Just plopping them in, and, you know, we may see some of them actually go feeding, but every time I try to live stream it, they never want to cooperate. You're definitely doing things right. yeah, that queen, oops, hold on, this one little piece will not come off the paper. Alright, you guys get the butt in today. Sorry. One colony always gets the, this is another way I can feed them as well, if you don't want to get too much guts on your hands. But I personally don't mind it. But yeah, one colony always gets the butt, as I call it. I'm not sure what you call a superworm's rear end, but I call it the worm butt. Oh, I can see. I saw a worker. I see her little tiny feelers. I know you guys probably can't, but she's sniffing the air. She knows that there's food in there. Now I'm going to piss her off a little bit by causing friction and noise. Oh, no, she doesn't want to come out yet. Oh, wait, where'd your guys' food go? Hold on. No, I need my pokey stick. I want your food where I can see it. There. Now, you're going to have to forgive me about the lighting issues. Oops. The lighting and the camera focusing on and off all the time. It's called the advent of the gaster. A lot of cameras. It's all about 12 working slowly die off, not this year. Well, I'm sorry that you had some ants, some die off. This is my first year doing it. Oh! Looky here. Hold on. Let me turn this light on. I don't know if you can see her, but she's checking out. She smells it. It's really hard to see her, but I don't know if you guys can see her, but she can smell the sugar water. That's her. That would be the first time they've ever tasted sugar water. All right, let me finish putting those lids on. Oops. Alright, let me just quickly put this one on. And this one we're just going to set on there. I don't need to tighten it down. They're not going to escape. Now see, here's everything I've had to use that's excess. Well, not including all the garbage. But yeah, simple cutting board. It works like a charm for superworms. And I mean, you just peel it off and you're done. There you go. But, yeah, this was kind of a little bit quick. I mean, it was 24 minutes, not that quick. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not already, be sure to like my Facebook page, Michigan Ants. I try to post a picture at least once a day. And, you know, I can't wait for later on this summer when these colonies are big, because I will be probably doing some live feeding and stuff. It'll be fun. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys and girls. And have a good night. Adios.